we've set up templates and prerequisites and stuff like that that we need to deploy, we're going to need to be able to connect to a cloud account to actually make that deployment. We can deploy with the M0 platform to absolutely any cloud provider that there's a Terraform provider or whatever infrastructure as code framework that you're using can deploy to. But on this video, we're going to specifically work with identity and access management for AWS deployments. And even deeper than that, we're going to work with AWS assumed roles specifically for security purposes. So to set that up, we're going to go ahead and go into IAM, into the roles, and we're going to create a new role here for M0 to use. We'll go to another AWS account. For account ID, we're going to put the account ID in the documentation for M0 so that we can assume this role. Require external ID. This is essentially a password for what we're going to use to authenticate with this role to move forward. You'll want to make this as secure and as long as you can. Let's see, the requirements here are 2 to 1,224 characters and contain only alphanumeric characters or certain types of specific characters for that. So we'll go ahead and just for the sake of this, I'm going to make it M0 AWS, but you'll want to make sure to make this a very unique password and kind of write that down, and you'll need that for the next step here. So we'll do that. We'll go here, we'll go to review under name, btimdm0, and we'll create that role. So now from here, we'll go into this role. We'll copy the ARN here. Back inside of the M0 platform, we'll go to organization settings and credentials. We'll go to the cloud credentials section here, and we'll add our credentials. So let's go here and call it Acme Fitness. It's an AWS assumed role. We'll give it the ARN here, and then we'll give it the specific external ID or password that we set up inside of AWS. Of course, you want to make this a lot more unique and secure there. We'll go ahead and click Add, and that will add in here. And as you see, we have multiple cloud credentials created. This way, we only have to set them up one time, and then we can go and assign them to whatever projects we want to use. So we'll go to Project Settings. We'll go to Credentials here. Under Deployment Credentials, we'll use AWS Assumed Role, and we'll use the Acme Fitness one here. We'll click Save, and now any deployment utilizing AWS from this project will use this assumed role for deployments.